Told you I'd be back. Just took a little bit longer than I thought it would. That's all. So, we got two things we can build. Tonight, I am going to build both of them, and then I'm going to end the stream. Just because I do work tomorrow, and work is going to be busy. I have a broadsuit that I'm going to be building, and then I also have a Cadre Fireblade that I'm currently taking the press sticker off of. So we got the Broadside and we got the Cadre Fireblade. But first, roast. Sleep aid. Because I do not sleep at night, like ever. So we're going to be switching our toolkits here. Previous toolkits had all these paintbrushes and stuff, and paints and a palette. I need more palettes, that does remind me. But we're going to be switching over to some sprue cutters and an X-Acto knife. I might actually put a new blade in that, because while I was trying to mess with the Sentinel, I did damage this blade a lot. So I probably am going to switch that out real quick. Luckily, they have made it like stupidly easy to switch out these blades. Which I am going to be forever thankful for. Grab one of these bad boys. Put this in the disposal pile. And then put the rest of these back in the case. And this should just slide on in. And then all I should have to do is just that. Simple as that. Simple as. And then plastic glue. All of these actually came from Hobby Lobby. So if you're ever looking for cheaper alternatives to the Citadel stuff, which honestly, when it comes to the tools and the glue and stuff like that, the Citadel stuff is probably not going to be your way to go. Honestly, getting stuff from a local hobby shop is always best. Yeah, it is a fun one. It's like adult Legos essentially, except there's more parts. But I mean, if you're ever wanting to get into it, I could make a short about the tools and stuff like that I used to get into it. It's completely up to, if anybody's actually going to watch it. But honestly, going to the local hobby shops is a lot better than going to Games Workshop themselves. Getting the paints, the paints, I do actually recommend getting Citadels because their quality is much higher, in my opinion, than a lot of other qualities. And it's primarily made for the minis. Hey, Sundu, how you doing? Yeah, I know, I was kind of late. I had a lot of stuff to do. It's trash day and had to go charge my radio for tomorrow. I was just talking about, yes, the pots, they're not big. They're very small. So my hand is, lengthwise, is 6 inches. So I'd say it's probably like an inch high, if that. And probably like half an inch wide. But the quality of their paints, I actually enjoy their quality of their paints a lot more than hobby shops. Yeah, that's a problem too. Like, where's my white? Like, my white has some pretty bad buildup on it, honestly. Like, you can see underneath the lid, like on the backside right there, there's tons of that buildup, and it prevents it from closing all the way. It's really annoying. You just gotta like grab something and just kind of clunk away at it. Like, I usually use my dull X-Acto blade blades. Bullshit. Really? Oh my god, you can. That's ridiculous. Shit, I might have to... Oh, goddamn, I've got paint all over. I might have to do that one of these days. Damn. I also don't like this little tab that there is right there, because now I can't close it. There we go. But now I've got white all over my hands. I thought I was white before. I didn't think I'd be this white. Okay. So what should I start with, guys? Should I go with the Fireblade first? Or should I go with the Broadside first? Broadside's going to take the most time. Cadre Fireblade's not going to take any time at all. It's one sheet of sprue. So what should I start with? The battlesuit? Okay, battlesuit it is. We'll start with the battlesuit. Why not? Oh, right, I need to show you guys these. These are going to end up going on my Riptide. I made little trees. They're going to go on my Riptide stand. There's that one, and then there's this one. I made little, like, trees and stuff. I'm actually kind of proud of them. The one doesn't look the best, but the other one looks decent enough, I guess. Alrighty, let's start with the suit. Okay. I swear to God, if you use this... Okay. Have I heard about Deathwatch? I've heard of it. I'm not super familiar with the lore. I'm still working on that part of it. Like, I know the basics of the lore. I'm actually reading Horus Heresy right now. Isn't Deathwatch where, like, the disgraced Marines go? Like, the disgraced Space Marines? Or no. They specifically hunt Xenos. It has Space Marine Index. Oh! Right, it's getting rolled into the Inquisition, right? Yeah, Imperial Agents, that's it. Who in... Okay, whatever. My dad was about to call me, and I guess he decided not against it. I'm kind of tempted to play Imperial Agents, but at the same time, it's not really interesting to me. But now it's coming back, because a lot of people hated losing access to it. That's not surprising. That's not surprising. Oh, got it. Okay. Is that it? That's it. I think that's it. So like I said before, the like clear bits for the drones, this sprue, I kind of cut away at it and stuff like that, and that's what I've used for the energy on the shield on that Riptide. Who's texting me? Why? But yeah, the like the sprue for the clear bits, it's actually like a way harder plastic than just like the normal pieces are. And so it's super difficult to cut with like an X-Acto knife or anything like that. But I think that it actually makes it look pretty nice. I did hear about Deathwatch losing their index. Or no, not their index. Their, like their independence, essentially. So. Oh, yeah, it is, 100%. So, with the normal stuff, with these normal things, right, the plastic glue basically like melts it instantaneously together and fuses it together. But with this, because it's that much, it's a harder plastic, it is still plastic, but because it's a harder plastic, I had to have the arm with the shield on it separate from the model for like a full day for the glue to actually sit there and cure. It took forever. But I do save this stuff because it is actually kind of useful to have. And then 40mm base, 2 sets of sprue, decal sheet. I don't use the decals. I'm not a big fan of the decals. I will use the decals for the walker just to make it look more like a walker, I guess. Yeah, that's what I was tempted to do. So with my other broadside, so there's 2 options that you can go with the broadsides. You can either go with that heavy rail cannon, which is what I am going to be going with, or you can go with the missiles. I always go with the rail cannon. The missiles are really good at, it's number 2. It's 4 attacks, 2 damage each. And this actually changed. It used to be, it looks like it used to be D3 plus 3. Now it's D6 plus 1. So it used to be better, but it looks like it's changed. But the missiles are 4 attacks, 2 damage each. So they're really good at getting rid of like mobs of enemies. But the rail cannon is what I'm going to be going after with it. Mostly because the Crisis battle suits, 1 set of them, is going to be focused on eliminating large groups of enemies. Alright, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? The real question is, do I want to cut the sprue, not the sprue, the like, it's melee, at least on here, is 1 damage, and it looks like 1 attack. Let me check the codex. Oh, there it is. Crushing bulk. 3 attacks on a... Oh, fuck! On a 5-up. Here, hold on. Let me... Is that better? Or maybe... There. Is that better? Their melee sucks. 3 attacks on a 5-up, 6 strength, 0 AP, 1 damage. Holy shit. Oh my god, that is nuts. Okay. Yeah. Tau melee just god's awful. Tau melee is horrible. Like, if I remember right, hold on, let me look at my So this is the Immortals datasheet. Two attacks on a 3-up, 4 strength, 0, and 1 damage. On a 3-up. It's essentially the same with 1 less attack, but it hits way easier. That's obnoxious. That is ridiculous. Okay. So, the big question, Sundu. Am I going to be cutting these little nibbins that, like, insert into stuff? Hold on, does that dim naturally? I think that just naturally dims. That's crazy. Because on the other Riptide, I didn't cut those little nibbins. And it turned out fine. But I don't know. Decisions. I think for now we should let that be a no. We will not cut those just yet. So let's see. I need 2 and 4. Why? 2 and 4. So these ones. Oh, missed one side. Let's not do that, shall we? And 4. Now let's clean up a little bit here. I always like to clean up as I go, because then it makes it look a lot nicer in the end. So cleaning up as I go along instead of cleaning up in the end, at least for me, is always how I've gone, and it's always ended up making it look nice. I do think so Citadel makes like tools and stuff like that, but if you use your tools the right way, you don't need them. Like if you notice how I'm using the X-Acto knife, how I'm just like slowly kind of cutting away at certain bits of it to like make it smoother. Like all you have to do is you just have to know how to use the right tool for the right job. And if you don't have the exact right tool, know how to use what tools you have and what skills you can develop. To be able to make it a little bit better. You know, you'd think I would learn my lesson with what happened earlier this week about cutting towards myself, because you can't really see it now, but when I was messing around with that Sentinel, I did like stab myself in the thumb. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. It just sucked at the time. Yeah, it's I lost count, god damn it. But yes, it's a... Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I stabbed myself in the finger like big time working on that Sentinel, trying to get it to be battle damaged in the way that I wanted. But, oh well, live and learn, right? Live and learn, no Sonic Adventure. Why is my ass going off? Oh. Yeah, I was just talking about, I don't know if you heard, but Citadel does make those tools. Worth the cut for the results you got. I mean, to be fair, doing all that, like getting cut like that, was a result of me not knowing what the fuck I was doing. And not realizing, hey, maybe you should, I don't know, plastic melts, why not heat something up and use that instead? Boop. A little bit of glue goes a long way. What do you mean, run down? Oh, yes, yes, oh my god. It's 9:21 at night. I'm very tired. I'm sorry. That was right? Yeah, that was right. Okay. Yeah, exactly. That's why, so I was actually thinking when I'm done painting it, I have, so this is the multi-tool I used for working on it. You can actually see I've still got like some of the plastic melted onto that blade. So this is just going to be my multi-tool for fucking with my stuff. But with it, there it is. It has a file, like here and here. And so what I could do is once I'm done painting it, I could run the file along the paint and kind of like, you know. And on top of that too, it's also battle run, battle scarred, I guess is a good way to describe it. So it'd make it look way more realistic. And that's always been, like, the Tau to me have always been that, yeah. I mean, everybody has their own ways of doing battle damage. You just gotta find what way works for you. With me, I just kind of, as much as I don't like playing orcs, or how they play, I take a very orc approach to it. I just, chunks of really? Well, I feel like for me, it's kind of like being able to feel it is what I want, is what I really like. Like being able to actually like sit there and feel like, oh yeah, this thing is. Or what I could do is areas that I want to have scratched up, I could paint in lead belcher first, like 2 or 3 layers of lead belcher, and then maybe like a 1 layer of the, I think I was gonna do Caliban green for that. And then I could do a layer of Caliban green on top of that. And so that way it'll scratch away at the Caliban green and reveal like the lead belcher underneath it. Kind of give it that like aged, weathered, you know, it's maintained, but at the bare bones way. Like, we maintain it, we don't repaint it. We make sure it runs. That's it. Lead belcher, matte spray, Calamin might help protect it. Yeah, they actually, the shop I normally go to for all my Warhammer stuff, they actually do sell, it's basically a colorless version of the paints. There's no pigment in it. So I might go there and ask him, hey, can I pick some of this stuff up just to, like, give it that, like, weathered, really, like, rough and gruff look to it. I think we're just gonna stick with the... I think so, yes. Okay, there's those. I need 18 and 19. Yeah, that's what I want. That kind of like matte finish. So it's got that like silver, but it also looks like primer on like on a car. One of these days what I need to do is ask my sister if I can use her 3D printer and make some terrain and paint it. That'd be fun to do. Do you think I should... So... When I was first starting to get into Warhammer, I couldn't like find any dedicated like place to go for like, hey, what tools should I get or anything like that. Do you think I should make a short about that on the channel? Yeah, that would be nice, but then again, my desk is a disaster. We've got a bit of a... I have cleaned it, but we have got a bit of a mice problem that we've been trying to resolve, but they are persistent little buggers. They really do. And especially with like the popularity of Space Marine 2 recently, a lot of people, and Ryan, the dude who runs the Warhammer shop, even said that ever since Space Marine 2 came out, he's been seeing a massive uptick in the amount of people who are starting to get into Warhammer and figure out what it's about and stuff. Which is honestly really exciting, at least to me, because I genuinely like this hobby. This hobby is fun. It's a way for me to relax after work or in between shifts or whatever. And also, why the hell do I have just glue just chilling out on the little spout right there? Yeah, I actually have that in... Actually, I don't think I have that in the description on my YouTube, but I have it on my description on my Twitch channel. So maybe I should just add that to the description of the... Here, actually, let me do that right now. Oh yeah, no, it's in the tags. Oh wait, no it's not. Let's fix that. There we go. That's better. Okay, so... we gotta take 7, 8, and 6. 8 is right here. Yeah, something I noticed, at least with like the Riptide, is there are not anywhere near... Aw, shit, we doing numbers. Something I noticed with, at least with a lot of the smaller suits, is that there's a lot smaller parts and there's a lot more of them. 6. And you know what? Honestly, like, a lot of people get up in arms about hobbies that are like very niche, like 40,000 like Dungeons and Dragons. Like, people complain about them going mainstream. I actually like them going mainstream. It brings more attention to the hobby, it makes it more popular, introduces more people to it, and when it's something I enjoy, like Warhammer, like Dungeons and Dragons, like Magic the Gathering, I like introducing people to stuff that I like. I like showing people why I enjoy certain aspects of certain hobbies I have. Especially like Space Marine 2, I've heard that it's very good and that the gameplay is enjoyable. I have yet to finish Space Marine 1. I do own it, but I've been playing a bunch of other games in the meantime. Like, I started replaying Battlestar Galactica Deadlock and Sonic Adventure 2. I wanted some nostalgia in my life. What do you mean? I'm just confused is all. That's it. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun one. I keep forgetting I need to add that to my kit. Ah, shit! No! This is just a blank overlay. You gotta either add something or make video feed take up more. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of with you on that. I have been tempted a couple times at the very top right here to have like, so I normally play like Vaporwave or something like, and so just having like a music bar up at the top, like showing what I'm listening to. That's actually a good idea. I wonder if I could do that. Hold up. Am I able to... Image slideshow. Yeah, I'm able to do an image slideshow. I should take some pictures. Yeah, that's actually what I'm using. So the entire background that you see here is literally just one giant stream elements thing. I just got it in the background. And it makes it so that like anytime I get a follower or anything like that or a subscriber, it makes a sound. And like shows a little like animation. Which is the whole reason that I actually had this minimized in this little window right here. But I should probably adjust that at this point to make it a little bit bigger, like up here. I think for some reason it's only hooked up to Twitch. I need to hook it up to YouTube. Also, thank you for the subscription. I did notice that while I was eating dinner, going through the analytics and stuff. Like I said, I'm still getting kind of used to this and stuff like that. So, Forgive me if it's still kind of rough around the edges. That would actually be really good. Yeah, like for instance, I don't know if you noticed, but when you're typing in chat, the chat bar, there, the chat bar doesn't actually show it, and I have no clue why. Oh wait, yeah, stream elements. I need to figure out how to... Oh, here we go. Let's change that around. Hold on. Okay. There's that. Cool. Channel settings. Okay, so it should show both now. Never seen chat. Try it now. That's weird. I don't know why it doesn't do it. Stream elements. Stream tools. Overlays. Elements. Wait a minute, where's my overlay? Here's my overlays. What the hell? Test 2 electric boogaloo. Go to YouTube Studio. Chat logs on the right overlay. Doing it for your default overlay. Hold up. This is my one I'm using at the moment. Settings. Wait a second. Okay. Hold on. I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. Okay. Sim play on subs should change again from a line down to lines across. 25% like yesterday. Let's try that. I'll try to figure it out later, I guess, if it's not going to work, which it looks like it's not going to. Which is slightly obnoxious. Oh. Hold on, let me try typing something in. Okay, so clearly the regular chat pops up, like on well, not regular chat, but the Twitch chat shows up. Yeah, I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, I just did. Twitch messages work for some reason. Am I losing my mind? Yeah, 15-minute tutorial. This is how you add on your YouTube chats to your Twitch streams. I couldn't think of fucking what they normally, like, their voice and how they would say shit at the same time. This is how you add your YouTube chat to your Twitch streams. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications. Yeah, the top ones. So I currently have my webcam set up on a tripod that I normally have my phone hooked up to. But because it is currently on that tripod, my phone cannot act as a second webcam. Because normally I have this one pointing at the desk and another one pointing at my face. But since my webcam is using my tripod at the moment, I have another tripod somewhere, I'm just too lazy to find it. Yeah, I had the chat clear so that it would show up, but I might just end up seeing if there's a way I can make the chat bubble, like, not fully clear, but like opaque. Yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't ever had, like, actual people in my streams before, as sad as that is to say. I haven't had people... Oh shit, did I fuck this up? Oh no, I think I did. Did I? I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay. I haven't normally had people, like, in my chats, honestly. Like, this is honestly the most I've had activity on my streams. Which is funny, because I normally play video games on these streams, but the one time I'm actually putting together, background information to pop in and fade a bit. Yeah, I think I might end up doing that. Okay. But, I mean, I haven't really had very many people in my chats. Like, usually I have 1 or 2 viewers, but right now we've got 5. Earlier we had 10. Twitch I follow there too. Yeah, Twitch has honestly kind of gone downhill, but I mean, I'm just wanting to expand my audience a bit, and like, what better place to do that than Twitch? You know, the place that kind of started it all. It's honestly, you know, making big money moves. I already make some pretty decent money with my job. This is genuinely, like, streaming and YouTube videos and all that stuff. It's honestly more a hobby to me now. It's something that I have to express my creativity and stuff like that, you know. Because that's really what, like, a lot of people turn it into a career, and to those people who are lucky enough to be able to do that, you know, I say, hey, all the best to you. Like, congratulations. But to a lot of us who have jobs that are not in the entertainment industry, stuff like this is a lot more of a hobby, and is a lot more of something just like I usually come on here just to, like, talk to people and chill out and have company while I'm doing something with a hobby of mine. Yeah, no, it doesn't. There was also something before Twitch that I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. That was like the Twitch before Twitch was Twitch. And honestly... Justin TV, that was it. Yep. God, how old was I when Justin TV came out? If I ever have kids, I can actually turn to them and say, I'm older than Google. I think I'm actually older than Google by 2 years, which is hilarious. A big fish on Mixer in the Minecraft tab. Yeah. Whatever happened to Mixer? Is it gonna be the same thing that's gonna happen to Kick? Where it just slowly fades into obscurity? Oh, dude, I don't think they cared. I think they only cared that people were actually using their service, because I made this YouTube channel. How old was I when I made the YouTube channel? I think it was 13, 12, which, like, you have to be 15, I think. Bought out by Facebook after a year after they bought Ninja. Oh, so what, did Facebook just be like, hey, we're gonna take your idea, Mixer, and we're gonna make it a shittier version? Where did I put that base? There it is. That was 20 when I was 12. Yeah, I honestly have a very high-pitched voice when I talk. Like, right now it's only low because I've been talking all day. But, like, if you catch me early in the morning, if I'm not using vocal fry, I sound like a child. Was great for communication, I guess, difference I had when I went from Mixer to Twitch. How should I put the legs? I could do it like bow-legged, like cowboy. Was whaled in Google. We were there at its birth, and as a kid, it was there 3 months maybe when I went just to say we got released from the house. Yeah. Man, I remember back in the Wild West of YouTube when there was adult content on the website just like freely available. Like, people don't understand how crazy YouTube used to be. Like, YouTube tamed itself a lot in recent years. Say hello, brief chat or follow. Just 9% of people are joining without saying anything. Yeah, I know. Right now I've got another viewer on Twitch, and they have not said a thing. First things, chat and porn of the day. Yep, that's exactly what it was used for. That was the internet. Oh no, like there's that channel, iDubbbz made a video like way back in the day, about like those like Elsa and Spider-Man channels. Those still are out there. Those are still there. Those are still raking in like thousands of views. Oh my god, just cease! Yeah, dude, it's really crazy seeing the downfall of all these channels that I used to watch like religiously as a child. Or as like a young adult. Like, watching iDubbbz's downfall has been the biggest upset of all of them, I think. Who else? Oh, fucking Tobuscus. That hit hard. I went back to his channel just to see like what was going on, how he's been and all that. Dude is like right-wing nut job. Yeah, exactly. It's not maturing. If he was maturing, he would like apologize for anything that people get mad about, but at the same time, like, nobody was getting mad at him about like saying the N-word and shit, you know? Knocks my phone and judge him shirt without shitting all over anyone who used to wash him. Yeah, exactly. Or fucking over their friends. Yeah. Dude, honestly, the internet in general is absolutely crazy. Like, I used to be when I was in high school, I was raised Mormon. I'm not anymore, but I was raised Mormon. And we weren't allowed to be... Yes, I did hear about that. And so now I know that Max and all them don't talk to Ian anymore. Which is crazy, because like they used to be solid friends and now they don't even talk. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Which, like, Joji is a massive like a massive star now. Well, not massive, but like a lot of people know who he is. Anyway, what was I saying? Right. Yeah, he's a big musician. Right, the thing. So when I'm building the Riptide at the moment, Mike. What was I saying? Right, so when I was being raised, I was raised Mormon, and so we weren't allowed to be like depressed or mentally ill or anything like that, or if we were, it was like kind of like a taboo subject to talk about. And so my way of acting out, like most people, like they wear black or they start listening to heavy music. You want to know what I started doing? I started learning how to hack. And so trust me when I say the internet is full of from my new Blood Angels. Oh my god, the new Death Company sound. Nice. Dude, that new Blood Angel stuff looks awesome. I'm honestly kind of excited for the Battle Force boxes. But yeah, I know the internet is full of like crazy stuff. Yeah, honestly. Sanguinary Guard is like, there's a lot of them. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, Sanguinary Guard's where it's at, my guy. Sanguinary Guard is where it's at. Dude, I'ma keep it 99 cents and round up to the nearest dollar to donate to charity. I hated Twilight, but like anytime anybody asked me, I would always say I'm Team Jacob just to piss everybody off. And now here I am, and I'm wanting to build Space Wolves over Blood Angels. So it's not lost on me, the funniness of it. No, you want to see the funniest army. Hold on. Hold on. Ah! Can't bash bigger feather wings on the same winner. Yeah, no, I would too, honestly. Who the fuck is... Oh, that's TikTok. Hold on. I need to make a new list for this because it's just stupidity. It's a Strike Force, Recruit Hunting Pack. It's the weirdest meme that has shown up in the what's it called? Okay, so I need 25 of these then. So, Emperor's Children is a chapter, so to speak, of Space Marines, but they're Chaos Marines. So, here, hold on. Let me enlighten you, good sir. Let me enlighten you. So, yes, Legion. Thank you, Sundu. So with so these are all the different legions. Ugh. Oh god, come on. Really? Is there not a thing you can do? 40K. Oh yeah, that's okay. I know what you're talking about now. But yes, the different legions, There's officially 20 of them. And then there's Chaos Marine Legions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the 9 Imperial ones. The Dark Angels, the White Scars, Space Wolves, my favorite. The Imperial Fists, the Blood Angels. The Iron Hands, Ultramarines, which everybody knows the fucking Ultramarines. The Salamanders and the Raven Guard. And then with the Chaos Space Marines, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's another 9 of them. No, there's 20 legions. There's actually 22 legions. Anyway, then we have the Black Legion, the World Eaters, Thousand Suns, Death Guard, Emperor's Children, which are the ones that you mentioned, the World Bearers, the Iron Warriors, the Alpha Legion, and the Night Lords. No, there's 20. There's 20. 22, 20, I can't remember. Somebody made a joke about there being like a shitload of them. But, so officially there's 18 actual chapters, with 4 of them having been lost. And Emperor's Children is one of the Chaos Marine Legions. Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Never mind, my bad. That's probably where I got messed up. But there's 18 of them. There's 9 non-chaos, and then there's 9 chaos. Well, hold on, isn't Gilliman? No, Gilliman is 13. The Dark Legion. But the Black Legion, of all things, is... I can't remember which legion it was, but they were at one point known as the Sons of Horus, which he's the one that started the Horus Heresy and all that bullshit. Even though it wasn't actually Horus that started it, if I remember correctly, it was Fulgrim or Protabro. I can't remember. Legion of the Damned. I have no idea, honestly. What are the Night Lords? I've never actually heard of these guys. I've never even heard of these guys. Anyway. That's right. Luna Wolves. That's what their original name was. I'm still reading, I'm on the 2nd book of the Horus Heresy right now. Honestly, that's where they got me. The lore is what pulled me in. That and the Magic the Gathering decks. Oh, wait. I need those, don't I? No, I don't. The little bears to perform color chaoses for Chaplain. That's right. That's right. Okay, that's where I knew the name from. I'll be a Oh, thank you. Thank you. Ah, good lord. It is nighttime. I think when I'm done with these, I'm going to be done for the night because I work at 2 in the afternoon tomorrow. There we go. But honestly, the lore is really where they kind of got me. These get cut off, right? Yeah. The lore and the magic cards. Horus Army comes back. It is no longer him. He's a puppet of the gods. Is it? Oh wait, no. I think it's Sanguinius that's like in pieces or something like that. I can't remember. It might be Horus. Come on. There we go. They're going to go like that, right? Yeah. Honestly, the lore is really interesting to me. Okay, that actually bears another question. If there was a good guy in Warhammer, because everybody knows there's no good guys, but if there was one, who would it be and why? Like, who would be the good guys? Who would be the bad guys? If there had to be one. Shutting a soul into shards. Most I put back together, but one big one. His noble shards and goodness, his soul is remembered to be shattered in a few pieces. Ah. But he is dead. Okay. That's kind of sad, honestly. Because I heard that like Sanguinius was like the second Horus, essentially. Like he and the Emperor were about as tight as Horus and the Emperor were. Or at least Sanguinius was Horus's like favorite brother or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah. Which is like super sad if you think about it. It's like they were really close, and of all the people that killed him, it was Horus. I would love it if there was, I mean, I already know there's the tabletop version of Horus Heresy, but I would love it if there was a game focused around the Horus Heresy to get, like, people who know nothing about Warhammer, like, into the knowledge of Warhammer. Is there one, and I'm just being stupid? Is there a video game for the 30,000 universe? Who is blowing my phone up? Oh, shoot. Right, hold up. Okay, I'll be right back. I forgot. I forgot. I have returned. There's a 30-key tabletop, but I don't know about the game. Probably some strat game. I don't know. I feel like having a Space Marine zombie in the room. No, I'm learning how to scream like in metal music. And that's one of the things you have to practice. Yeah, I feel like if there was a 30,000 game, it would get a lot more people into it. Potato, potato. I knew what you meant. I knew you meant potato, potato. It's like how there's only one way to say the word data. But you type out data, and some people say data. What was I saying? Right, yeah, if there was a, like a 30,000 game to get people into the lore a bit easier. Starting with 40K's the lower special has been started across. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. But I mean, like, not even might scare people off starting them off the Horus Heresy. Yeah, I've got a buddy of mine who, like, he knows enough about the lore to be able to get to get the jokes that I make. That's true. That's true. No, it's a Chaos Marines. If I remember right, 30K is only has humans in it, isn't that right? Necrons were gone, Tau didn't exist, Votan were hiding. Eldar was recovering from the Slaanesh birth, and also, if I remember correctly, at that point humanity had found them and had fought them a couple times. They had fought the Orcs as well. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to show you the funniest meme that has been Orcs are everywhere, yeah. Okay, so there's this meme that has popped up in the Tau players forums and stuff. Hold on, I'm just gonna delete this one. Fought humans, but it was a steamroll compared to the Eldar was at their peak. Yes! Proud were cool. Okay, here we go. Nice. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so do you want to see the meme that has been everywhere in the Tau forums? Behold, Team Jacob. It's just, it's just, it's literally 250 Kroot hounds. That's all that this list is, and the best part is it's literally just exactly 2,000 points. It's the stupid... Exactly, not enough hounds. It is the stupidest meme, and yet I'm all for it because it's just... It's so stupid, and yet the funniest thing on the planet. Like, it's not funny, but it's funny. You know what I mean? Just 250 Kroot hounds. I wish I had the money to do that, but somebody actually calculated it. It's like 1,000 quid. Get that Ben Chase by 270 gnats Tyranid list with a single. Yes. It's always those stupid lists that are like the funniest. Like, are you not gonna take this game seriously? No, I'm having fun. One of the stores near me actually has a the Kroot Hunting Pack Battle Box, which is basically just a Kroot Combat Patrol. I have been... Yeah, I know the Hounds list isn't legal for tournaments, but it'd still be funny. But I've been tempted to pick up that Kroot Hunting Pack Battle Force box, because I've heard even though the Kroot are apparently not very good, they still are fun. No, it's one specific store has one of the boxes, and it's like $270. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if eventually they came out with like a separate Kroot like list or something like that, or not list, separate Kroot codex, or make it an index or something like that. Because all that the Kroot are to the Tau is like meat shields, essentially. At this point. Yeah, but I also have heard that I can't remember which Inquisition it is, but they use Kroot with them. They use alien auxiliaries, Xenos auxiliaries. How does this thing go on there? That's right. I don't know. I don't know if I would necessarily call, like, I'd have to, you should find some other drug that Warhammer is. Because, Magic the Gathering already kind of has cardboard crack on lockdown. What's an illicit substance that begins with a P? I don't do illicit substances, so I don't know. There's gotta be something. Nah, plastic crack is... Yeah. But, I mean, as I'm sure you can see, I'm familiar. I am familiar with the cardboard crack as well. I'm working on getting rid of some of them, but it's so difficult. Like, it's genuinely a pain in the ass. Which side is... There we go. Okay. Be glad. Like, honestly... No joke. Like, everybody jokes about how expensive Warhammer 40,000 is. You have no idea. In relation to Magic the Gathering, Warhammer is cheaper. Like, Warhammer is so much cheaper than Magic the Gathering is. A lot of people don't believe me when I say that, but, like, trust me, I had been collecting, and hell, I still do. This box right here is a pre-release kit for the new stuff. Is the pre-release kit for the new one, Duskmourn. And the only reason I got it is because it's horror themed, and that's the whole thing that got me into Magic the Gathering at first, is because of the H.P. Lovecraft-esque set, Shadows over Innistrad. And, dude, ever since then, it has just been, like, okay, I'm gonna get out of Magic the Gathering. Oh, hey, this new set just dropped. That's really cool. Okay, I'll be done with Magic the Gathering after this set. And then rinse and repeat for a couple of years. Yeah. And it's understandable. His works have not aged very well, which is honestly a bit of a shame, because his works are good, but they just didn't age well. I mean, he's one of the fathers of science fiction, along with H.G. Wells, who I have to keep reminding myself is a man, but for a very solid reason. Must admit, 3 editions, great icons, and new stories, and full sets, choke prices, some from 8 to 10 happen in battle most of everything. I heard that battle box with the Necrons and the Space Marines, instead of it being the Tyranids and the Space Marines, I heard that was peak Warhammer. I'm honestly tempted to get that starter box, because I got a buddy of mine coming in later this month, and he said he's willing to learn. But we'll see. He may just be interested in just playing. He may want to learn how to paint too. Yes, yes. Mary Shelley is was the mother of science fiction. That was Frankenstein's monster, correct? Yes. Yes. That's a good way of putting it, Sundu. Because his, like, the concept of eldritch horror in the first place started with H.P. Lovecraft and has extended and has kind of grown a life of its own. Whereas his actual writings were not very good. Frank Herbert. Yeah. Oh my god. Don't even get me started about adjectives and adverbs being repeated over and over again. Way back when, I was seeing this girl that was into
Spicy.
books, and I read this series of books named A Court of Thorns and Roses. And the first time I read through it, I actually thoroughly enjoyed the books. But usually with a series, I read through it once just so I can like enjoy it and kind of get the experience of it and stuff. And then I'll go back and I'll read through it a second time to see if it held up over time. It does not. A Court of Thorns and Roses does it. Exactly. And yes, Plague, some kind of scary geometry. And he's using the word Euclidean incorrectly too. Like Euclidean geometry, that is geometry that we are aware of. Anyway, yeah, Sundu, it is. And the author, Sarah J. Maas, fucking everything barks. Everything fucking barks. Like, she can't come up with like some other adjective to use for when like a muscle complains and shit like that. Like, instead everything's fucking barking. Like, my muscles strained and screamed in pain, or my muscles. Yes, fucking exactly, Plague. Oh my god, hold on, I need to see if I can, like... Hold on. I don't know if I still have it downloaded or not. I do. I do have it downloaded still. Okay, so in the second book, barked is in there 11 times. The word bark in and of itself is in there 29 times. In the third book, the word bark is in there 27 times. Like, oh my god. Use another word, please. I am begging you. Start lower. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly, Sundu. Cried out, called, begged, creaked, pulled, groaned. Groaned, complained, screamed in existential terror. I could feel the tendons of my muscles ripping and tearing as I caught my body. You know, like, there's so many better descriptive words you can use to describe that, and you stick with bark 27 times. 27 fucking times. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever actually been that worked up ever before about something so menial in my life. Holy shit. The Arthur barked out a masterpiece. If I never hear the word bark again, not referring to a dog barking, it'll have been too soon. Oh my god. She was one of the... Yes! Exactly, Sundu. One of the infinite monkeys on a typewriter. Remember, all the world is a stage, and we are merely players. And eventually, an infinite number of monkeys could write Shakespeare again. That's right, right? I think so. God, this is so much. Which one is this? This is the funny number. Where's the one I actually need? 38? 70. Okay, that's 28. Oh, these are for the missiles. Duh. 34. Honestly, what I really could do is I could try to find, like, a Tau city or something like that, and then I could take some of these bits that I don't end up using, and I could, like, hang them from that and make it look like it's like a, oh, this is like a Riptide factory or something like that, you know? I can honestly do that. That'd be fun. God, I don't think I've gone off on a tangent like that since math. That was a lame joke. I apologize for that. Great use as terrain cover stuff. Yes, yes it is, Troy. Honestly, math. We roll dice for a living, for a hobby, Sundu. We have to do math. I almost said for a living. I mean, technically I do math for a living, kind of. Math. Math. Hold on, let me... There you go. There you go. Math hammer. Anything but anything past basic algebra is too much. I mean, I kind of use physics, I guess, as a good way to describe it. Math hammer? Honestly, calling my band hammer the math hammer might actually be funny. I don't want to know what the difference between two squares are to find the difference of two cubes. Well, I mean, yeah, that stuff, no. Given I had nothing to do, but advanced algebra and calculus first year of uni was torture. Honestly, I feel like I would be fine with calculus because I was fucking amazing at geometry, but I hated algebra. Then again, I hated algebra because my algebra teacher was a bitch, so there's that. Hate? What, you hate geometry? Geometry is the best, dude. I've come to hate math. I had to learn how to like math. Oh wait, no, not how to like math, how to like English. Math is why I'm here. I hate math so much. I tried to sprint finish a course and lost it and got teared. Yep. Yep. 9 miles of painted circuits, of printed circuits that fill my cup. Yeah. Yeah, sounds about right. No, one of the ways I kind of like subtly use math is with acceleration and deceleration, as well as friction of steel on steel, as well as amps and fluid, some level of air compression. One of these days I'll make a video on what I do for work, because what I do for work is actually interesting. It's one of those jobs that you don't meet many people that actually do it. It's a shorthand version. We hate dog chasing a tail. The people you can work out the speed of an intercept pallet out a car at 100 kilometers an hour to see it fall in your hands. Or the word hate was inscribed in. Yes, Troy. Yes. It comes so natural to some people, and it comes nowhere near naturally to others. Hate was inscribed in each nano eyes. Go 1 million for the hate I have come to hate from math. Math bugs. Oh, it's come full circle, Plague. Yeah, no, if the word hate was inscribed on every grain of sand on the planet Earth, it would not describe how much I hated algebra. What? 9 or... Oh, that's what these are. Is that 32? That's 32. I need it, though. Scream monologue. I have no mouth and I must scream. Yep. Or you know what quote lives rent free in my head? Did you ever watch Spy Kids 2? Or is that, or am I just that much younger than most people? I said it was my own. That was the one I couldn't read. Ah, man. Thumb guys. Plague knows what's up, but no, it's the second one, not the first one. Although I do like the first one. The thumb guys are funny. And the guy, yep, exactly, Sundu. That quote lives rent-free in my head. Like, fucking... That quote did not need to go as hard as it did for a children's movie. A children's movie. My brother and Odin. I honestly think that's where the existential crisis began. Do you think God stays in heaven because he too fears what he has created? Algebra. Big Steve Buscemi. Yeah, Steve Buscemi is a national treasure and must be protected at all costs, like Keanu Reeves and Brendan Fraser. That's way too much glue, goddammit. We're just chilling in here. We're just vibing. We're having fun. I'm having fun. I don't know about you guys. I'm having fun talking to y'all while I'm building. But, like, honestly, that movie, like, those movies, oh my god. Like, if I was able to get high, that would be the ultimate movie. Yeah, what's funny is that was his job before he was an actor. He was a firefighter. And so when 9/11 happened, he just straight up was like, screw acting, I'm going back to being a firefighter. Like, that's what I mean when I say he's a national treasure and should be protected at all costs. Like, that man... Like, there are very few famous people that would do what he did. You know, we have 9/11 to thank for 50 Shades of Grey, right? Have you heard that? That is like the funniest story to me. And so in reality, we have 9/11 to thank for the hypocrisy of women getting mad at us for watching porn, but they read it. I'm stuck on getting high to spike it still. I wouldn't get high to Spy Kids. I'd get high and watch Spy Kids. There's a difference. But I can't do that anymore. Spy Kids, wait. Make you little high notes. Oh. Never gotten high, but I do it to spot it, dude. Straight up, like, that movie is so. Those movies are so bad and cheesy that, like, I feel like I would, if I was able to get high anymore, that is what I would do. I would sit there, get high for a day, and just sit there and binge all the Spy Kids movies. But I can't do that. I've only done it once. Granted. I've only done it once. And it was legal in the state I was in at the time. No, I was, how old was I? I was 25. I went to Vegas for a friend of mine's wedding. That was my first time and only time so far. It probably won't ever happen again, to be honest, but... I mean, yeah... To us Vegas natives, we actually, honestly, avoided the Strip at all costs. I hated going to the Strip. Only time I ever went is when I went to concerts, and that was it. I avoided the Strip at all costs otherwise. It's like, I'm sure it's like the same as like living in like London or living in Paris and shit. Like, you live there, but you fucking hate when everybody's like, oh, you live here, so you know about this place? Of course I do. I'm not an idiot. You know? Or it's like living in, I'd rather die than go an hour away when I used to live in. Dude, that's not, like, Vegas was 20 minutes away when I lived, so the Strip was 20 minutes away when I lived in Las Vegas. I didn't live in Las Vegas, like, proper, but it's easier for me to say, yeah, I lived in Vegas, than try to explain that I didn't actually live in Vegas. But, like, everybody who lives in a touristy area absolutely hates the tourists. Like I was saying earlier, when I was in England, I tried my best to not act like a tourist. A Canuck? What the hell's a Canuck? I apologize for my American ignorance, but what's a Canuck? Am I even pronouncing that right? Probably not. Canuck is Canadian. Oh. I mean, I haven't ever been to Canada. Yeah, fun fact, my first trip out of the country wasn't to Mexico or Canada, like most Americans. Like a Yankees American or jockeys. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now. Gotcha. So it's like a slang for a term for them. Or like a Kiwi for an Aotearoan. I don't. I had Kiwi and Aussie, yeah. My ex used to, like, just as a joke, like, she used to refer to me to, like, when she was talking to her parents as the Yank. Like, oh yeah, I'm talking to the Yank when we were on the phone. And so when she would say that, I would always call her a limey in response. It's good that I can actually talk about that now and not have the trauma go through my head. So it actually originates from the, yeah, you could say that. Yeah, you could say that. I'm not gonna go into it. the term Yankee actually started during the Revolutionary War between the U.S. and UK. Oh no, it's fine. It happened years ago now. Thanks, Troy. But Yank was a term that originated in the Revolutionary War. And it kind of just stuck. And honestly, we kind of take it as a term of endearment now. It's like a playful teasing. Is that upside? No, that's right side up. It's a banger. Absolutely, 100%. 100%. There's actually a pretty big joke in America, and the joke goes, what's America's biggest export? Other people's militaries, because of how much war supplies we supply to literally everyone. It is. It's sad that it's accurate. Like, how did we go from being an isolationist country during both world wars to now supplying most of the Western world with their equipment? Like, even the Eurofighter, how many billions of attacks getting sent out? I don't even know, but we're receiving it back easily. Alright, so I got, looks like a couple different options for heads here. What head do I have on my current broadside? Okay, I have the one with the antenna, so let's not go with the one with the antenna now. But it's really funny because, like, the only country that really, like, doesn't buy stuff from us is honestly France. And occasionally Germany. Okay. Have a good night, Sundu. Get some rest. We'll probably hang out again on stream sometimes. I stream on Wednesdays and Sundays. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I'll definitely take you up on that, Sundu. I'm still working out the kinks. I opened OBS this morning and it's like, I like feet. So. Oh yeah, no. I'm like I said, I'm still working out like different bits here and there. So. Three-year retirement. Yep. I know how that feels. Yeah, Wednesday will be my next stream. I'll probably be doing a gaming stream then, but we'll see. I might switch back over to painting for a little bit. I might keep up the gaming, whatever it is. We'll figure it out. Burn the bridge when we cross it, right? Okay, there's the face plates. Where's the head? Oh, there's the head. Head. See, then you can say let. Alright, cheers. Have a good night. Alright, which head are we going with? Which head are we going with? Let's go with this one. And then I will probably prime this tomorrow. I will have to go get more Deathworld Forest. And I'll have to go get a new pot of Doombolt Brown because I can't find my current one. But we'll go from there. But Doombolt Brown is honestly one of my favorite colors because depending on what you put it on, it can turn brown, it can turn red. It's a very multi-purpose, very useful color. And it's like one of the prettiest shades of red in my opinion too. Ah, excuse me. Ah! Ow. God, that hurt. Okay, he's looking in that direction. Oh, he's already painted in Shasri colors. Okay. I honestly need to finish my list of Tau because I went from it being a 1K list to now it's like a 1.25K list, and I honestly kind of want to make it a 2K list at this point. What the hell? You, of all people, are calling me? I was not expecting that. Okay, I'm ending the stream. Have a good night.